Right, good morning all. A rainy day here again in the UK. Couple of things. One I've got to get off my chest is this is going way back. But it links into a similar attitude to that we have today in Britain. Randolph Turpin, Randy Turpin, great boxing family, the Turpins, residents of Leamington Spa. Mrs. Turpin, I believe, was something of a fearsome character and would indeed fight men fist to fist. Anyway, she was also a very good lady, I believe, who brought up a lot of boys basically single-handedly. Well, not single-handedly. God bless her. Anyway, Randy and his obvious famous win over Sugar Ray Robinson, obviously widely regarded as the greatest of all time, pound for pound, and yeah, rightly so. The guy was an absolute legend. What I don't like is people who down Randolph Turpin's win. Sugar Ray had an off night, Sugar Ray this, Sugar Ray that. I can accept it from Americans to some degree. When it's coming from our own people, why do we never have any pride in this country? Why do we never say no? We didn't have an off night and big it up like the Americans do. For me, Turpin had his nights where he could be ordinary, but Turpin had a lot of stuff going on outside the ring. And without that stuff, and had he have maybe been managed as professionally as, say, Sugar Ray Robinson, and had, conditions over here at the time and stuff and training, and he certainly, you can bet he wasn't being fed what Sugar Ray Robinson was being fed, quality-wise and everything. Just after the war, and I think people assumed that top boxers were living like kings, and to some degree they were compared to the ordinary man in the street, but they weren't compared to what the nutrition and stuff that people were getting, certainly the American fighters were getting at the time. Besides all that, Sugar Ray had been on a tour, and he'd been fighting this one and that one. Yeah, fair enough. But he's still Sugar Ray Robinson. And when he's knocking people out and destroying people and this, that and the other, all of a sudden he comes up against a fighter who can stand up to him. And Randolph Turpin was as tough as you like. He was in that Nigel Benn mould. You hit him with an iron bar, he'd still keep coming at you. Very skillful boxer though as well. Two-handed, as you call them. Now, Randy had a great chin. He fought men much bigger than himself and stuff, and boy could he take a punch. On the night, he beat Sugar Ray Robinson fair and square. Fair and square. No debate about it. If Robinson hadn't prepared, that's his lookout. If he hadn't prepared properly or whatever, that's his lookout. Randy beat him fair and square. Randy can't say to him, oh, you didn't train for enough hours, or this, that, and the other, or you were with some woman last night. It's not Randy's fault. It's not Randy's lookout. Beat him fair and square. Yet people in this country don't seem to want to give him credit for it. He got lucky. He got soundly beaten in the... Well, hang on, he didn't get soundly beaten in the rematch. It was a bloody good fight. A close fight until I think the 13th round, memory book, obviously I wasn't around, but I've seen it, I've read the book and that. It's Alien. Yeah, 13th round. What isn't widely known, certainly by a lot of people of a certain younger age today, is before that fight, the Americans used some, shall we say, typical American tactics, certainly of the time. Randy was kept awake at night over there, car horns, phone calls, knocks at the door, strange, silly messages, various dirty little tricks. He also contracted food poisoning, I believe, and, you know, call me an old cynic, but we all know what's gone on in the States over the years. Hence he really wasn't, through no fault of his own, he wasn't in tip-top condition. And it's just something that annoys me. I mean, it annoys me when Americans do say it, but it annoys me, it makes my blood boil when I hear a fellow UK, British, English, whatever you want to call us, fellow Brit, as the Yanks and Aussies call us, amongst other things. You know, why do we do that? Why do we stick up for foreigners? You know, you'll never ever hear an American say, "Oh, one of their own got luck." I mean, Lennox Lewis boxed the head off of Evander Holyfield and got a draw, and the Americans were saying Evander was robbed. You know, to some degree, I admire that in Americans. To some degree, I do admire it. Not even to some degree, I admire it. They are patriotic to a fault. We, on the other hand, seem to want to apologise for everything. And oh no, they're much better than us. Yeah, he got lucky. It's an attitude that it's no wonder varying not only fighters, varying sports stars and celebs of varying kinds get pissed off with the attitude in this country. They get pissed off with it. People who go out and absolutely break their necks and put themselves through the kind of work for some couch potato, a better way, to sit there and systematically pull them apart. You know, they've sweated blood. And this guy who's criticising them, or even hacks in newspapers criticising them, and you know, the last time they sweated was when they clipped their toenails. Yeah, it's just angers me. Randolph Turpin, legend, live forever. R.I.P. Randy. Cheers all, rant over.